welcome to you. Now, whatever the calendar says, we regard today as Wit Thursday, because all our guests tonight are masters of satire, which is why I put an extra cushion on my chair so that I'm satire than the rest of them.
Oh.
Hey, hey! So, Carol, we've got a good pair of wits on the show.
Pardon?
A good pair of wits on the show.
I don't know what you said there. Wits, twits, or what?
Wits.
Wits, marvellous, wits.
Yes, wits and wordsmiths all. Will you please welcome our contestants tonight, Graham Garden and Alan Corran. Well, it really is terrific. And actually, Graham, if I could just sort of say personally, it really is great to have you on the show, because I was at Cambridge when you were there about over 30 years ago. You were a bit older than me. You were a big star at Cambridge, a big star in the footlights, and you were also studying, of course, to be a doctor. So, how is life in the medical world?
It's all right, apparently. Probably all the better since I'm not in it.
No, seriously. It's great to have Graham Garden on. He's had a great career as a writer, a broadcaster, a performer, one-third of the goodies, of course, and also been a pop icon. Yes, a pop icon. Can you ever forget the Goodies' massive hit, The Funky Gibbon? Yeah. Who can ever remember their follow-up single, Black Pudding Bertha? Whatever happened to that, Graham?
I don't know, it sold 2 copies in Wakefield. I think that was about it. They thought it was licorice pizza.
Anyway, Graham, good to see you. Welcome. And Alan Corran. Well, Alan, I've seen you on quiz shows aplenty, these sort of panel games and things, and I know you're a man who hates to lose. But I'll tell you this, after 3 huge clues through the keyhole when I was on, you still didn't get it was my house.
I always remember you from Through the Keyhole. Having spent my life in Cricklewood, I always wanted to meet someone who lived somewhere that sounded sillier. And you came from Giggleswick.
This is how it's going to be. He's a witty man. What do we say? Obviously, former editor of Punch, of course, author of great books, regular broadcaster, radio and TV, weekly columnist in The Times, and obviously a great hit with Radio 4 listeners, because 4 years ago they voted him the wittiest person in Britain, although rumour has it that Vernon Manning came a close second in that poll. So welcome to you, Alan. Now, ready and eager to throw out any dubious words in Dictionary Corner, we welcome Matthew Paris. Matthew, of course, is the great parliamentary sketch writer of The Times, a former presenter of Weekend World, and before that, in his career as a Conservative MP, he didn't so much court controversy as get down on his knees to propose to it. He was the MP who set out to prove on World in Action that it was possible to live on £26.80 dole money a week. And he might have to prove it all over again after counting his fee at the end of the programme. Anyway, helping him find his way through the dictionaries is Susie Dent. Welcome, Susie. Matthew, apart from your parliamentary duties, you're also a great travel writer. You've been to some of the wildest places on earth. Have you ever found anywhere quite as uncivilised as the House of Commons?
I've grappled with pythons in the Amazon. I've been chased by lions in East Africa, but I have never been so frightened as when I was given a dressing down by Margaret Thatcher when she was Prime Minister and I was a backbencher. I have never been so scared in my life. You mentioned your cushion. I've got a box of matches for your cushion. You could become the first British satellite.
I like it. This is going to be good. These are wits. Wits and wordsmiths. OK, you know the rules by now. Alan, 9 letters, please.
I'll start with a consonant, please, Carol.
Very much. R.
And another one.
M.
And another one.
And Y.
Oh, great. You and whose army? I take a vowel next.
Mm-hmm. E.
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 Another vowel.
O.
Another vowel.
I.
Consonant.
S.
Another consonant.
L.
And another vowel.
And a vowel, which is U.
Thank you very much indeed. 30 seconds for thought. The time starts now. many in your word, Alan?
I've got 7 threes. You wouldn't give me 21 for that, would you?
Not yet. Not yet.
Well, I would very much like to go for the 7 that are mousily.
He's going for 7. We might have a clue what it is, but he's going for 7. Graham.
Yeah, I've got mousily too. So
No, he says. Do we believe him?
Yeah, I believe in too.
Yeah, we believe him. OK, so Graham's got mousily, Alan's got mousily.
It's absolutely fine. It's specified in the dictionary. It's brilliant. Well done.
Well, mousily is OK. There's something else up on the board I can see, Matthew. What's that?
We've got miserly
Oh, yeah, but there's mousier, look.
and mousier.
Yeah, OK, well, that's a very good score for both of them. 7 points for both, so well done. And now we move on to round 2, Graham, and it's your choice of letters.
start with a vowel, please, Carol.
Thank you. I.
And a consonant.
P.
And another consonant.
F.
And a vowel.
A.
And another vowel.
E.
A consonant.
S.
And a consonant.
D.
And another vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
And that is J.
Oh.
And Graham's selection in the frame, 30 seconds, time for the game. Right. Graham, how many?
I can only do a 5.
5 for Graham. Alan?
I've got a 6.
OK, here the 5, Graham.
Japes.
Japes. Yes, things that you do on that radio show of yours.
That's right.
Jolly japes there. Alan?
Well, I do something I never do and have never been. I've got poised.
You've never been poised?
Never.
Poised?
Poise, that's excellent.
Right, poised is very good for 6. Now then, Matthew.
Well, we've got adipose, which means fat.
Yes, that's right.
Characterised by fat as stored in the body tissues, you say?
That's
Yes.
fine for 7.
Right, so scores move on. Points there for Alan, 13, 7 still to Graham. Now then, Alan, let's see what you like at the numbers.
I've watched millions of these programmes since they began in the early 20s. And I think what you do is say, I'll have the T. I have the inverse T,
Inverse
please, Carol.
T. Very good.
I'm playing the inverse T card now. You won't know what that is.
Fine, yes.
I'm very impressed, I have to say. The numbers then are 8 and 9. I'm easily impressed as well. 1 and 10. 3 and 25. Don't like that. From the top row. And the target is 585.
OK, so the inverse T produces 585. You've got to get that. You needn't use all those numbers, but you can't use the same one twice. Here we go. Right, 585. Alan.
I can get to 583.
Good. Well, that's 2 away. Now, can you get in nearer, Graham?
I can't even get to 500.
All right. Well, Mr. Corrin here in with a big chance of some points. 583 we're looking at.
OK. 10 plus 3 but minus 2 is 12.
10 plus 3 is 13, minus 2 is 11, actually.
No, minus 1. There isn't a 2 there.
No.
Are we? Yeah, OK. We got 12.
Yeah, 12.
Multiply the 25 by 12.
Yeah, is 300.
Add the 9 and the 8, and you get 17.
Yeah.
Then you get 583.
Nearly.
It was 31, mine.
You would... You were just poised to find the other 200, weren't you?
You haven't got any more numbers out there, have you? No, I can't do it either, Graham. It is tricky, isn't it? This?
I was saying, Graham, you might be in with a chance with 500. You're the nearer. OK, well, I'm afraid Neil Point for neither of these two characters. Well, Carol, I think now it behoves you to have a go.
I am behoven. If that's a word. 3 times 8 is 24. Take the 1 away, that gives you 23. Multiply that by the 25, which is up here, and you get 575. And you have 10 available to add on to give a total of 585.
No, That's what you meant to do, wasn't it? You were poised to do that.
That's what I've got down on my cuff. But I thought, no, it's too easy. I'll go the hard way.
OK, well, that's the way to get 585. They've done very well, actually, it has to be said. 13 and 7, good scores at half-time. And at half-time, as you know, we hand over to Dictionary Corner for a word or two. In this case, Matthew Paris.
The late Sir Ronald Miller was Margaret Thatcher's speechwriter. Now, Margaret Thatcher, despite what I think are her many qualities, did not have a great sense of humour, nor a great sense of slang or colloquialism. And Ronnie had once written her a speech for the party conference, and she was pacing the wings before going out onto the platform to make her speech, and Ronnie was with her to comfort her. And Ronnie said to her, "Don't worry, Prime Minister, piece of cake, Prime Minister." And she said, "Piece of cake, Ronnie, I'm about to make a speech, not now."
The lady is not for eating, obviously. OK, thank you. That's it. End of part 1. 4 rounds to come in part 2. See you then. Thank you.